YouTube, what is up? This is New Kid or Drayden here, and welcome back to another live commentary. I haven't done one of these in a while, mostly because my internet has been acting up. Ever since the Hurricane Matthew hit, our internet has been consistently in and out. Like, the router is on, but the Wi-Fi comes in and out, in and out. There's something wrong with the network. I mean, our TV didn't go out, like cable didn't go out at all, but for some reason the internet was just in and out and in and out, and it kept resetting my uploads and whatnot. But that's not what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be talking about one of my, I guess you could say, is one of my biggest series on this channel, since it gets the majority of the views over like the last couple of months. NSYNC was a show that I had planned to come out every week. It's supposed to be a weekly vlog, a recap of what I did throughout the week, and season 1 was pretty steady. I'd upload every single week until the tragedy of what happened to my computer. But my computer came, I got a new computer, obviously, and then I just stopped. Mostly because there's a hurricane passing through, and then the lights were off for about 2 weeks at my house. The last episode of NSYNC I uploaded was like 2 weeks ago. I had to upload that from my sister's house because my house did not power at the time. I just didn't feel like recording anything. Nothing really much happened except me going to work like usual. There's nothing really interesting in these vlogs, and most of the time I can't vlog at work. How's Massa in the front? What? Most of the time I can't really vlog that much at work because I really have to pay attention and actually have to do the work myself. And so a lot of the time is taken away from me and taken away from the creative like freedom that I have when I'm not at work. And also most of the time when I'm not at work, I'm just at home playing video games, which I also don't record a lot of, which, to tell you the truth, was all because of my fault. I honestly could make a video every day. I mean, my internet is pretty inconsistent. It's still going in and out. I have no excuse for why I shouldn't upload NSYNC, except the fact that I just haven't done that much. Coming into the week that I felt the most confident about recording NSYNC, I dropped my phone. I was wearing a pair of pants, and the pair of pants didn't have pockets in it because the pockets were ripped out. And so I just cut out the pockets inside this pair of pants. It's not like a normal casual outwear pair of pants. It's like a pajamas pair of pants, ones that I normally just wear inside my bedroom when I go to bed or wear around the house. And I put my phone inside the pocket of it. And halfway into putting my phone inside the pocket, I realized, oh no, this pair of pants don't have any pockets. And then my phone drops straight through and lands right on top of the head, on the top of the phone. And so I look at the phone, and the screen wasn't cracked at all. I was like, oh, thank goodness the screen didn't crack. But I came into another issue. The screen doesn't touch anymore. The screen is on. There's no cracks. I can see everything clearly on the screen. The buttons work just fine. But the screen is unresponsive. So that means that I had to open up the phone and see what was wrong with it. I looked up some YouTube videos. I looked up some tricks that you could use to get the phone back to a working screen. I opened up the phone. I disconnected and reconnected all the connectors. I made sure that all of them were clean. I made sure everything was still in place. I had checked some YouTube videos on ways you could bring the screen back to workability, and I tried a lot of different methods on how I could get the phone back in working condition. But the end of the story is that the phone still does not work. The phone works just great. Everything about the phone works properly. The Wi-Fi, the screen, it still receives notifications. The speaker still works. But the only thing that doesn't work is probably one of the most valuable things on the phone is the screen itself. Honestly, so the phone is just completely worthless right now. I don't know if I could even answer calls on it. I know there's a thing you could do where if somebody's calling you, you could press the up volume key and you could answer the phone. But besides that, there's nothing else I could really do. I can't call nobody. I'm not sure if I could receive calls. Besides that, the phone is completely useless. And you may be wondering, what does my phone have to do with you recording NSYNC? NSYNC is recorded on my phone all the way back from season 1. NSYNC was recorded on my phone. It was my main source of photography, is my main source of videography. I recorded every single skit on it. I mean, I use my iPad for some of the skits, but then my iPad went kaput as well. And so my phone slash camera is now completely useless. It's the sad thing is that I can't even pull all my pictures and all my information off the phone because the charging port also doesn't work. Yep, the charging port wasn't working for about a month now. It was in and out and then it just went off. I have an external battery charger for it, and that's how I charge my battery for it. I have 2 batteries for it, but it doesn't make sense having 2 batteries now because the phone is completely useless. It probably will cost more than the price of the phone itself to get it repaired, so I'm gonna have to buy a completely new phone, which I'm down with, except that I lose all my information, mostly just my pictures. Google normally backs up everything else, like all the sign-in info and all the apps that I've downloaded, but besides that, all of my pictures are basically gone. This year has just been a hefty year in my pockets. Like, so many of my normal electronics are just broken this year that it just taken a toll on my pockets. I swear, this has been the theme of the year. The theme of this year has just been, hey, I got this, now this will start doing it. And then, oh, I lost this, so this is gonna be on a vacay for a while. You're not going to be seeing it for a while. That's been the biggest theme this year. It's not actual talking about it. It's just like, oh, I got this and then it broke, and then I got this and then it broke, and then I got this and then it broke, and then I started this and then I can't do it anymore because of this, and then okay, now I'm back to doing this again. Oh wait, this thing broke instead. Theme of the year, I get something, it breaks.